Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's talk about prioritizing. We all have 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And there are so much to be done within the time that we have. So it is very important that we recognize what are our priorities in trying to utilize our time to the maximum. Stephen Covey, in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, call this putting first thing first. And he used the analogy of rocks, pebble, and sand. Assuming we have a jar, and jar is the time that is available to us. How is our decision going to be in terms of to maximize the space in the jar and still putting in as much of the big rocks, of the pebbles, and of the sand together in the same jar? The choice is, do we put the sand first and then the pebbles or the rocks and the rocks, or do we put first of all the big rocks into the jar followed by the pebbles and the sand? Assuming here, in the analogy used by Dr. Stephen Covey, the big rocks is our highest priority items, pebbles is medium priority items, and the sand are the lowest priority items. As can be seen from this one pictorial representation, is that if we put in the big rock first in the jar, we can maximize the space better, because the sand will fall into spaces available that is left behind by the big rocks and the pebbles. However, if we put in the small item first, putting in the sand first, the jar will be filled up and the rocks and the pebble will find it very difficult for us to pick in the big rocks and the pebbles. That is our higher priority items. So therefore, it's very important that we spend some time planning and doing some analysis. What are the high impact actions that need to be done using the time available to us? You are in the best positions to do that, knowing the objectives that you have to achieve for the organization that you are in, from the position that you are filling in. I wish you success. Put the first thing first, fill up your jar with the big rocks before the sand. Inshallah.